In this example, we're going to rewrite division as multiplication using what we call a missing factor model. So rewrite the following division problems using groups of language and using the missing factor model. So we've already started to talk about, and you've seen the connections between division and multiplication. When we talked about, let's write the corresponding multiplication problem. If we had 3 times 4 equals 12, we would say 3 groups of 4 is 12. Where here, when we have 12 divided by 4, we're asking how many groups of 4 are in 12. Or equivalently, this problem, where we don't know the number of groups, so we could think of the first number as a question mark. What number of groups of 4 is 12? Okay. So let's write these other ones. How many groups of negative 4 are in negative 12? Well, how many groups is our question mark of negative 4, so times negative 4, are in negative 12? Let's look at the next one. How many groups of 4 are in negative 12? How many groups of 4 are in negative 12? So we don't know the size of the groups, but we want there to be 4 in each group, and we want the result to be negative 12. Last one. How many groups of negative 4 are in 12 or positive 12? So what number of groups of negative 4 give us positive 12? Okay. And here's why this is so useful. Besides that, it connects multiplication and division. This may actually be the way you think about division a lot. So we talked about number facts and your multiplication facts, and they're useful to have them memorized, even though you can figure them out by using repeated addition. If you have them memorized, it'll speed up the process of multiplying. Well, we could make a whole bunch of corresponding division charts dividing all of these different values, but it would be very cumbersome, and it's not as straightforward as multiplication because not everything goes in evenly. If I had 12 divided by 5, I'd have a remainder left over. So instead, a really nice way of thinking about this is if I have 12 divided by 4, and I could think to my multiplication chart, or think of multiplication, what do I multiply 4 by to get 12? I can see that the answer is 3, because I know the multiplication fact 3 times 4 equals 12. Okay. Another nice piece of information to notice here that you're going to write up in your UTRI problem is the signs of these numbers and how they're related in both terms of division and multiplication, so you can have a process to easily determine the sign. So notice here, 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Negative 12 divided by negative 4 equals negative 3. Oops, sorry. I didn't just write that. Negative 12 divided